Welcome back to the pregame show here on AM 1380 KRKO. Mark Haug with you, and joining me on the broadcast is the head coach of the Kentwood Conquerors, Doug Hofstetter. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm just fine.
Get ready for second round action against the Everett Seagulls. Your thoughts going in, sir?
Well, we came out yesterday morning and played that 10:30 game and felt, and the kids feel that we didn't show the kind of team that we were all year long. This crew right here, ever since they were sophomores, have played a lot of basketball in the summers and the springs and the falls. So I think it's a tribute to the hard work that they've put in, and it's a nice reward for them. I'm real excited.
I went to the players can we look for in this game to make a difference for your team?
Oh, I think a key will be our inside play. Ryan Brody and Neil Demerit yesterday combined for 5 total points, and they averaged 25, together during the season. And so that was certainly uncharacteristic of them. I think if we look and we can get them inside, because Everett doesn't have a lot of size, we can get Brody and Demerit going near the block. I think things will be good for us.
Have you had a chance to see Everett much, or did you get to see him yesterday at all?
Yeah, I watched him a little bit yesterday, but of course that was before we played, and so our minds were kind of elsewhere. I know they're a good club, and I know they're well coached, and everybody at this point is a good team, so we're going to have to play well to win.
Obviously, right there, back to the wall, both teams. I think that really turns up the intensity level in a game like this.
Oh, yeah. I just am really hoping that both teams play well. I hope Everett plays well. I hope Kentwood plays well. So,
Welcome to the Coach's Corner here on AM 1380 KRKO, and joining me is the head coach of the Everett Seagulls basketball team, Roger Haug. Roger, a tough loss yesterday to the Evergreen Plainsmen, but it's a good team he came up against, too.
Well, they were a good team. They're 22-0, and I think they showed us why. It seemed like every time we would do something right, they'd come back and counter and do 2 or 3 things, and we just never really got on track all day. We had a pretty rough day shooting the ball and had a few turnovers, and when you do that, it's going to be tough for us to compete.
Any positives out of that?
Oh, I don't know. I think, our kids are, they're tough kids. They'll bounce back. I told them afterwards, we're in here as a long shot, and I guess that showed why. But we've also shown that we can play with some of the better teams, and we just need to regroup tomorrow, and it's another day, and hopefully our shots will fall, and we'll get to play a little bit more.
Well, I thought in that game, too, there were times really where your team never gave up, and Koshelnik really exemplified that with some of the steals and attempts he had there in the ball game.
No, it was a tribute to them in the third quarter there, and the beginning of the fourth quarter. We were all over the floor and diving for loose balls, but it seemed like every time we went for one, we'd either get the foul called on us or we'd knock the ball out of bounds, and we're just, a couple inches short on everything we did. I think, all the kids really played hard out there, and, our message now is we need to play hard and get a little more productivity out of it.
Moving on to the game now at hand between your team and the Kentwood Conquerors. They lost to Richland yesterday, 63-43. You had a chance to watch them. What are your thoughts on Kentwood?
Well, Kentwood's a really balanced team. I mean, they're very similar to us. I think the difference is I think they're a little bit quicker than we are. They press from baseline to baseline, and we had a few turnovers yesterday on that, and I think we need to really work on finding the open man and being aggressive with it, but at the same time, being able to kick the ball out and run our offense when we need to.
See some individual players there for them that kind of stood out?
Well, I've only seen them once, and I know that Brody's a very good player, and Demerit is a good player. But they play 7 or 8 guys that come in, and they all seem to contribute. I don't think they can be any deeper than the Evergreen was against us. So hopefully, we'll be a little bit more competitive with them.
Do you take the guys back to the gym in the evening after the game in the morning there, and work on some things to get ready for the next morning? Of course, Thursday here.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to take the day off, and we got to get up again tomorrow and hit the freeway, so I think we'll go home and get a good night's sleep and hopefully be a little fresher tomorrow morning, and like I say, we got to get after it tomorrow.
Also a great crowd from Everett, too, coming down for that 9 a.m. game.
Yeah, beautiful crowd, I'll tell you. I think we had 7 Rooter buses and 2 band buses and the team bus, and I know we had half our faculty here, and the other half will be here tomorrow, so it's great to have that kind of support.
How'd you like the Kingdom?
Hey, it's different. It's not quite as intimate as the Coliseum, but I think it's got some pluses. It's a new concept, and I think for the fans, it's nice having the boys and girls in one site.
Roger, good talking to you, and best of luck in the game against Kentwood.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Roger.
come on! I can't believe they called that on Bob. What is wrong with these guys? That comes with 9 seconds into the game with 7:51 to go. They call a charge on Bob. That's baloney. Kentwood goes up 3-0. Here's the press. Nice pass by Jessen. Attaboy checked. Kentwood 3, Everett 2 with 7:23 to go in the game. The game in the first quarter. Real rough underneath. Real rough underneath. Way to work in there, Jess. Way to work for the shot. All right, Jess, way to draw the foul. Way to draw the foul. Kentwood 3, Everett 2 with 6:42 to go in the first quarter. He made the first one. It's Kentwood 4, Everett 2, 6:21 to go in the first quarter. Ah, darn it. We got to get some breaks in this tournament. Kentwood 7, Everett 2, 6:10 to go. Shelley hits another 3. Well, I guess it's not another 3. It's 7-5. Kentwood by 2 with 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Now 11-5. Five minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kentwood by 6. We can't get in the hole early today. We got to stay with them now. Shelley, I think, made that one. I didn't see it. It's 11-8. Kentwood by 3. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Blocking foul on Tom. Kentwood keeps the ball. 4:26 to go in the first quarter. It's a 3-point Kentwood lead, 11-8. Boy, Jessen just stuffed 2 shots out of there.
With the rebound will be Miller. And here comes the Kentwood Conquerors. Huerta brings it right side, right point, passes across court. Goes to Travis Moore as he will direct the offense now. We have a push inside away from the ball against Niva. That'll be his second foul and 4th team foul, Joe.
They're really getting the ball down. I think that, again, they just got to take their time on their shots. They missed a lot of shots yesterday, and I think if they can really just slow down a little bit and then take their time to get some hoops here.
Pass comes inbound. Miller puts up a shot, no good. It's tapped into the hands of Bobby Thompson. He'll bring it up the left wing, dribbles into the paint, pulls up with a jumper. Was that partially deflected? No good. Campbell with the rebound. Conquerors go left to right now. Behind the back dribble by Campbell. He'll push it past to Miller. Bounces it down low. It's taken away by Koshelnik. Here come the Seagulls once again. And it's tapped into the hands of a pass from Koshelnik into the hands of Tom Niva. He'll lay it up and in left side, and it's 11-10. Boy, Campbell got a hand on it that time.
That was a nice play. Their defense is doing great. Again, if they can just slow it down on offense and take some time, they're gonna do some things here.
Up top with the ball is Huerta, the 5'10" senior. He passes into Brody. Has trouble getting a handle on it. Throws up a shot, no good. Miller with the rebound. Turns around, jumper, no good. Batted around, Brody gets it. Puts up the shot, misses, and the rebound pulled down by Chuck Shelley. Seagulls fired up, can take the lead right here. Jessen Schilaty will bring it in Everett Seagulls between the circles as they slow it up some here now. Tom Niva looks in. Now Koshelnik will pop out between the circles, guarded by Huerta. Goes right there. We're going to have some substitutions. Niva now to Shelley. Pulls up with a jumper off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound hauled down by Travis Moore. Kentwood brings it into front court. Shelley on Moore. Moore with a pass left side to Campbell. Fakes, dribbles in, puts up a shot, misses, no good. Rebound batted into the hands of Jessen Schilaty as he'll bring it forward into front court. Dribbles through, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Travis Moore. And really, Joe, looked like there was some contact to the other end, too.
Yeah, there was. A lot of that's, incidental, and they won't call it. The thing is, they just have to be consistent. If they're going to call it, they need to call it all the time. But
Travis, you need banking. Call 1-800-US-BANKS today.
This is going to be a key possession for Everett here. They just got to run this flex offense that they're very good at running and see if they can get a good shot off it, I should say, not an easy shot.
Chuck Shelley takes it between the circles. We have a couple of substitutions in the game as Schilaty has it pulled up with a jumper from 15 feet out. Made that 17 feet out. It is good. And Everett has taken the lead at 12-11 here, their first lead of the ball game.
That was a nice shot.
Go ahead.
This is a good situation where Kentwood matches up real well with them. Everett's not real tall. They're kind of scrappy, and so is Kentwood. So I think we're going to be in for a really good game here.
Ball up top. Steve Campbell with it. Puts up a shot. No good. It comes out of the hands now of Lewellen. Into the hands of Miller. Puts up a shot himself. It looked like he traveled, but no. As he puts up a shot, misses. Maurice Terrel, who's into the ball game for the Seagulls with the rebound. He'll push it to Jessen Schilaty. Goes right side up high with a pass to Kurt Koshelnik. Koshelnik going to dribble around. Now looks over to Chuck Shelley, who pops out high right side. They rotate around as Schilaty gets it, then goes to Koshelnik, has it batted around, finally gets control of it. Left point as he'll bring it out. Drives in the paint now, right side, tries to go in and puts up a shot. No good. He is fouled though, and that will put him at the line. It should be a 2 shots for Kurt Koshelnik. I am very impressed with Kurt Koshelnik, Joe.
He's really the catalyst for their team, I think, Mark. He's just so tenacious on defense. He's an offense. He really does a great job at point guard. He obviously needs to...
And Koshelnik at the line misses the first foul shot. I want to mention that today's game is brought to you in part by McDonald's. Also, I want to mention we'll have a chance. We'd like to do another game today, and we'd like to do that the homish game, but it costs us a fair amount for the rights fees. We're already doing a number of games. There's a shot on the way. It is good by Koshelnik, and it's 13-11 as Everett with the 2-point lead. Pass down low with the other side with it, and that is Neil DeMerritt. He'll lay it up and in, and we're tied 13-13.
They just ran a great sideline break there where they released the guy, and he was wide open down there. I couldn't believe they didn't see it, but hopefully they'll get him next time here.
Bounce pass to Koshelnik. Over left baseline, it goes to Terrell. He tries to go inside, has it deflected around. Now finally ends up in the hands of Schilaty. Pops it to Thompson. Over to Koshelnik, down low inside to Terrell with an up fake. Goes in, puts the shot up right side, no good, gets his own rebound, and we're going to have a foul, a push-off inside. That's going to be, I believe, against Miller. But to complete my thought there, we'd like to do that game tonight. Obviously, we're going to do live reports, but if you're from the Snohomish area and you want to hear that, we'll broadcast the play-by-play. We'll have it for you if you want to do that. The number 353-1380 in Everett. With the ball is Jessen Schilaty. He'll drive in left side, lays it up and in, and Everett takes the 15-13 lead. 47 seconds left here, first quarter. Pass into Miller. He'll now go the other way, loses it, goes into the hands of Terrel. The Koshelnik drives in left side, lays it up. No, short. Batted out of there. Getting the rebound is Huerta. Here it goes the other way to Steve Campbell, lays it up right side. That's a tough break for the Seagulls, Joe.
That was real tough. Boy,
And almost a steal again. Here's Schilaty getting it to Lewellen. Right side, lays it up. No good. They got to make those lay it.
We got a foul called there.
We got a foul. It's Travis Moore going after it over the back of Schilaty. But, Joe, here, that's the key. They're in the games. It's frustrating.
They just got to take their time on offense.
Travis Moore, second foul, 15 foul. So we're seeing Kentwood getting into some trouble. 17 seconds left here in the quarter as Everett will work for the one shot. Schilaty up by the Kingdome logo at midcourt. 10 seconds left now. They'll work at the right side. Dribbling on his man, pulls up with a three-pointer. It's good! And a three-point lead for the Seagulls, their biggest lead. No time on the clock as the buzzer goes off. Nice quarter for the Seagulls as they come up with a big shot from Jessen Schilaty and take an 18-15 lead as we'll head into the second quarter. Live play-by-play action here on KRKO. Welcome back, everybody, to the Kingdome. Mark Ockett along with Joe Metzger-Levine. Charlie Poyers here on statistics, as is Pat Castro. And we're having a lot of fun out here. The Everett Seagulls with an 18-15 lead going into the second quarter. Our buddy Tom Lafferty doing the PA. We've got control of the building here right now.
We do. We also have a lot of fans back here, a lot of students that are very enthusiastic. I think we brought down 6 Rooter buses, 2 bands, and 2 band buses. And like I said earlier, I think it's great for our community, great for these kids to be able to be involved in this.
All right, we get set to go once again. Rebounds, Everett with 11 in the first quarter, Kentwood with 9. Brody led everybody with 3. With Kentwood there. With it, right side is Terrel. Pops it out to Byron Lewellen to Koshelnik and loses it out of bounds right by us. As it's going to be knocked out for Kentwood at 7:47 left second quarter, live from the Kingdome. As inbound pass, Blake Wilson will go to Jeremy Huerta. He'll bring it into front court, right side. Goes to Wilson, new player in the game. Around the horn they go. DeMeritt gets it to Campbell. To DeMeritt, back over right side. Huerta passes it into Miller. Goes in right side with a dribble shot off baseline. Good defense by Llewellyn. Yeah. As they go around the horn now once again, getting it is taking the shot is Huerta, three-pointer. He'll tie it up. We're tied for the third time. 18-18. Well, they made them work for it, Joe.
They did. This is a much different game than yesterday, though. These guys are 2 more of the threes, and yesterday they were penetrating so much. So the guys just got to get out and get a hand in their face.
We have a foul, and a reach-in foul by Jeremy Huerta, his second foul, and that'll be the 6th team foul on a reach-in. So one more, and they're in the penalty. That's good news for the Everett Seagulls with 7:15 left here in the second quarter. Thompson gets it up high left side to Llewellyn, who pops out. Tries to work on Miller some. Now passes it right side to Terrel. Drives in, lays it up right side. It is good. Every time they go in, you get a little bit concerned.
That's going to be a real key for them. They're really overplaying Kentwood is, and if Everett can penetrate like they just did, that was a great play for Terrel there.
Pass right side to Tom Still, who's in the ball game. Goes up to Blake Wilson. Down low inside, intended it for Miller. It's knocked away by Terrel. Miller looks a little bit perplexed out there, Joe.
Well, I think Byron Lewellen does a great job on defense, and he's really shutting him down.
Jessen Schilaty, 3-point attempt, bounces around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Finally, it will end up into the hands of a tie-up. We're going to be Kentwood basketball. Well, it looks like we'll inbound. Looking at the scores for the first quarter, the leader for Everett, 8 points for Shelley, and for Kentwood for 7 points, it was Neil DeMeritt. They go the other way. And it's now off the fingertip of Neil DeMeritt, out of bounds. And Everett will get the ball. They have a 2-point lead, their biggest 3. Chance to make it 4, perhaps 5 right here as they bring it right to left in their blue uniform. The School of Champions, Everett Seagulls. And you're a graduate of Everett?
Yes, I am. A proud graduate.
With the ball up high, right side, is Jessen Schilaty. Looks around, and finally we're going to have a grabbing foul against Blake Wilson. A lot of those here. That's his second foul. Or is it Miller? I think that's Wilson.
Kentwood is really overplaying here, and there's a lot of contact out there. And I think Everett's doing a really good job protecting the ball. And they're starting to go now. They're in a one-on-one situation. So hopefully they're going to see this here.
Yeah, it'd be good for them.
Everybody else knows what
Everett can stay out. Isn't that the case sometimes? Want to mention that our officials are Larry McClenny from the Inland Empire Association and Harrison McMillan from the Evergreen Association. We're going to be here all day watching these games and
These
really
are some critical free throws for Everett. They did a good job yesterday, but before that, they've been really kind of suffering from the line here. We'll see what happens with Brian.
At the foul line, Byron Lewellen. Shot on the way, bounces out, no good. Rebound hauled down by Neil Demerit. They push a pass across to Huerta. 5'10" senior brings it into front court. Right point, going to dribble in. Now kicks it out left side. It's still. Around he goes to Huerta. Left side to Miller. Puts up a shot, no good. Schilaty with position and the rebound. And he'll bring it forward now for the Seagulls. Right-handed dribble, brings it up the left wing. Up high left side. Works in a little bit now towards the left baseline. And the pass it to Terrel. He'll work it around to Thompson between the circles. Looks inside. Can't find anybody inside. That was Terrel he was looking for. Goes to Terrel again, but it's knocked out of bounds by Still. No excuses. Ernst with the ball. Jessen Schilaty up left side. He'll pass it now to Thompson. Dribbles in. Now over to the left, or right side rather, to Shelley. To Schilaty inside. Dribble, turns around, jumper, and misses. No good. Rebound comes out right into the hands of Blake Wilson of the Conquerors. They go the other way, and a deflection. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It will be Kentwood basketball, Joe.
Everett's really got to do a better job on the offensive boards. They've been doing an okay job down on defense, but no one's following the shots here, and they got to get those second shots up.
And it's coming across Huerta. He'll have it knocked away and into the hands of Terrell. He goes ahead with a pass. Perfect into the hands of Thompson. Goes in, and he is just corralled going to the basket by a Kentwood player. That's Blake Wilson who's going to draw the foul. And the old saying, Joe, if you're going to foul him good. That really applies right there.
Right. That was an explosive move on Bobby's.
For the foul, that's going to be number 3 on him. And they're in the penalty. They're in the penalty. Shot on the way by Thompson. It is good. First points of the game for Bobby Thompson as he's at the line. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the second quarter. Shot on the way, bounces out, no good. 21-18. Everett with a 3-point lead. That matches their biggest lead of the ball game. Up the right side, Huerta. And he'll bounce a pass to Still. Back to Huerta, looks inside, nobody there. Now they go around the horns with Brody. Left side to Wilson, looks inside. He's guarded by Thompson, dribbles in, works the left baseline, and we're going to have Thompson right in his hip. Going to get whistled for the foul. That will be number 1 on him, and the 15th foul against the Everett Seagulls.
Try to stop the drive without fouling.
Set the inbound. Huerta, he'll go up to the left side to Still. Now Huerta will get it once again. Dribble through, going to come up between the circles in his Air Jordan tennis shoes. Passes it right side to Tom Still. Back to Huerta. Zone defense for Everett in a 2-3. As they go around the horn. That's Tom Still. Now it's taken away by Terrell. Back into the hands of Jessen Schilaty. Goes to Byron Lewellen. 3 steals there for Terrell. 3 for him as they go now. Thompson going to drive in. Pulls up with a jumper right in front of the basket. And it is good. And Everett with a 5-point lead. 23-18. That's the biggest lead of the ball game.
That was a nice penetration on Bobby's part. And Everett's in a 2-3 zone like they said now. And I think that was a really good change. Let's try to set down their drives a little bit here.
We're working around. Getting it left side. Blake Wilson, 3-pointer. Bounces out. No good. Rebound hauled down by Chuck Shelley. He'll go to Jessen Schilaty, who brings it into front court. Siggles up by 5. Would like to make it more. Schilaty to Thompson, 3-pointer, bounces out over the top of the backboard. No good. It will be Kentwood basketball. 3:57 left here in the nation. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah, not at all. We have Koshelnik back in the game here. They gave him a little breather.
Koshelnik back in for the Seagulls. They're up by 5. Is Kentwood going to my right? Laying it up off the back of the rim. Steve Campbell, no good. Battle for the rebound. Koshelnik gets it into the hand of Schilaty. He goes with a pass ahead to Thompson. Pulls up with a lay-in. Oh, hard off the glass. No good. But right there for the rebound is Lewellen. He goes up with a shot. Batted around, and they last off his hand. Out of bounds. That's a tough break. Good defense down here, and they get the rebound and bring it forward. It's tough for Everett. They've had some opportunities, and really they could be up by about 10 points right now.
Okay, their defense is really doing a good job collapsing.
Shot down low inside by Brody. Misses. Rebound pulled down by Byron Lewellen. And he's whole court right here. Bringing it forward is Koshelnik. To Schilaty. Pulls up with a jumper. Misses. No good. Battle for the rebound. Getting it is Demerit. They'll go the other way now. Left to right. Kentwood Conquerors. One of the 3 AAA schools in the Kent School District. Bounce pass to Brody. They go right side. Work it around to Blake Wilson. Puts up a shot. No good. Brody gets the rebound. Puts it up and in. 23-20.
We've got to do a better job blocking out in there. They're just going right over Chuck's back, and they're getting the rebounds. And they've scored quite a few points on offensive boards here.
Koshelnik up to Thompson between the circles. Looks inside. Going to dribble in some now to Lewellen. Pulls up with a 3-pointer attempt. No good. Ball comes loose. Knocked around. Finally into the hands Bobby Thompson. He'll dribble in. Goes right side. Shelley, three-pointer. Bounces, falls. And he hits his third three-pointer of the game. He has 11 points. 26-20 is the score. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Seagulls. Shot left side. Brody, no good. Koshelnik with a rebound. Seagulls up by 6. And here comes Lewellen into front court. To Schilaty between the circles over to Thompson. 2:14 left, second quarter. Right side, bounce pass to Lewellen. Now to Thompson, to Schilaty, three-point attempt. Perfect. And the Seagulls with a 9-point lead, 29-20. And Kentwood is going to call timeout. 2 minutes, 1 second left here at the Kingdom. Second quarter action. Everett Seagulls 29, Kentwood Conquerors 20. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Back, everybody, to the Kingdom. Live broadcast. Mark Hockett with you, along with Joe Metzger-Levine, Charlie Poyer here on AM 1380 KRKO. 2 minutes and 1 second left here in the second quarter, and a couple of big three balls by the Everett Seagulls, Joe.
Right, yeah, Chuck Shelley, I was just telling you guys that he's a real big shooter, and when he's hot, he's hot. I think they said he had 11 points today.
And Everett is hitting 6 of 9 in three-point attempts. That's 67%. Very outstanding performance for them. And Chuck Shelley, with the big game so far, he has 11 points in this ball game. 3 for 3 from three-point land. With the ball between the circles, Travis Moore goes left side with a pass to Blake Wilson. Up to Travis Moore. Goes left to Demerit. Puts up a shot. Misses no good. Rebound. Comes right into the hands of Koshelnik. Minute 42 left here in the second quarter. He'll go to Jessen Schilaty. Everett brings it up slowly now. Schilaty works right side. On him is Blake Wilson. Pass inside to Lewellen. Why? Oh, he loses.
Right, Justin just made a good attempt to Byron, and it was bobbled, but it was the right idea. And I think that Roger probably talked to him a little bit about that and told him to look for the back door.
1:30 to go in the second quarter. Everett by 9.
Huerta with the ball. Ryan McCabe in the ball game for the Everett Seagulls. Shot goes up left side. Bounces out of there. No good. That was a prayer. Rebound pulled down by Koshelnik. That shot was fired by Travis Moore. Here comes the Seagulls right side. With it and driving in will be McCabe. He has the shot swatted out of there by Brody. Or check that Campbell. And it will be out of bounds. Everett Seagull basketball. Pass and bounce to Schilaty. Puts up a jumper. No good. Brody with the rebound. Comes loose. Here comes the pass now to Huerta. Right side. He'll bring it up and goes left with a pass to Travis Moore. It's stolen away by Koshelnik. Here he goes. Driving in. Lays it up right side. Bounces good. On him was Huerta, but Koshelnik made a count. 11-point lead for the Seagulls. 31-20. 54 seconds left. Second quarter. Huerta has the ball. And it's knocked away by Koshelnik off the pass. Here he goes. Right side. Lays it up. Bounces in. 33-20. Off the steal that time by Campbell. 13-point lead for the Seagulls. Here comes the Conquerors. 38 seconds left. Ball right side. Campbell with it. To Huerta. He's going to go to the left to Travis Moore. 29 seconds left. To Huerta. He's going to drive in some. Looks like he traveled, stepped through, puts up a shot, bounces out, no good. Brody with the rebound comes loose into the hands of Campbell. 20 seconds left. They go right side. With it is Demerit back up top around. They go now to Huerta. Over as 11 seconds left. Right side, Campbell with it. 8 seconds. Some more. Huerta ends up with it, right point. Goes drives in, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Koshelnik coming in, knocks it away, and the buzzer's going to go off. And that is going to be it for the first half. A very impressive first half for the Everett Seagulls as they lead the Kentwood Conquerors 33-20 and outscoring Kentwood 15-5 in that second quarter. And Joe, very impressive for Everett. They missed some shots even too. It could be even worse for Kentwood.
Well, like a lot of coaches say, that your defense is really what gets you going, and their defense has been great. I think the change to a 2-3 zone, Everett has played very, very little zone this year, and I think making that change was really a kind of a momentum changer for them. They were getting the ball inside earlier in the game, and they forced them to shoot the outside shots, and they weren't hitting them, and then they were a little timid out there. So I just thought they did a great job on defense, and their offense will come as it did the last couple of minutes there in that quarter.
So Everett looking very impressive here. Of course, we'll have statistics from the first half. Let's take a look at them here. First of all, for the visiting Everett Seagulls in this ballgame, they are led by the 11 points Chuck Shelley, 10 points for Jessen Schilaty. After that, 5 for Koshelnik, and then 3 for Bobby Thompson, 2 each for Maurice Terrel and Tom Niva. And looking at things for the Kentwood Conquerors. They are led in scoring by the 7 points of Neil Demerit, 5 points for Steve Campbell, also 5 points for Ryan Brody, and 3 points for Jeremy Huerta. In field goal shooting, the Everett Seagulls, 13 of 29, and they are 2 of 5 from the foul line. For the Conquerors, 8 of 23, and 1 for 2 from the foul line. Let's see some more breakdown here in this ball game. As looking at things turnover-wise, Kentwood with 9, Everett with 5 fouls. Kentwood committed 8 in that first half, and Everett 5, so they didn't get into foul trouble. That helps out. 3-pointers, Kentwood 3 of 10, and Everett had an outstanding shooting percentage there. What are they, 5 for 8? All right, Everett will inbound in their blue uniforms with yellow numbers and yellow trim. With it is Jessen Schilaty up high, right side. They lead by 13. Goes to Tom Niva, who's been rather quiet on the board so far. Only 2 points. To Chuck Shelley, throws up a pointer, no good, and he is back. He's going to go to the foul line, and that'll be 3 of them.
Three shots. That was a nice 3-pointer. He needs to have a little bit of time to get that shot off, and he did.
Ryan Brody gets whistled for the foul. First personal, first team foul. Chuck Shelley at the foul line for the Everett Seagulls. And he will have 3 shots here. He hit 3 3-pointers in the ball game. And now with the 3-point attempt, you get 3 shots at the line. First one on the way, hard off the back of the rim, no good. Want to mention once again that this game brought to you in part by Well, shots 2 and 3 are good by Shelley as it's 35-20, a 15-point lead for the Seagulls. 7:41 left here in the third quarter. Bringing it right to left is Kentwood driving in. Campbell puts up a shot, no good. Rebound battled around, finally ends up in the hands of Kirk Koshelnik. Seagulls up by 15. Here comes Jessen Schilaty. Number 22 brings it forward over to Bobby Thompson. Tries to go inside to Niva, has it batted around, goes off the hands of Travis Moore. We've got a foul. Foul will be against Travis Moore.
That's a good call.
That's number 3, second team foul.
With officials as well as obviously players, but I think they're calling a pretty good ball game. Roger has to be pretty happy with that.
Pass inbounds. Jessen Schilaty with it. Going to go right side some. Now dribbles through. Goes over to Bobby Thompson. To Niva. Pulls up with a jumper. Rims out, no good. Rebound held down by Travis Moore. Back into the hands. He goes. Moore bringing it up now as he's going to go left side to Neil Demerit. Down low inside. Brody puts up a lay-in good. 35-22. And it's probably been about 3 or 4 minutes game time as to how long it's been for the Kentwood Conquerors to score. Pass goes in down low to Shelley, who put it in right side. Good. 3:02.
That's exactly what they need to do is get that ball down like they just did. It was actually numbers 3-on-1.
Neil Demerit puts up a 3-pointer. Good. 12-point Everett lead, 37-25. With it is Koshelnik, going to go left side, dribbles down, goes in hard, and a blocking foul is going to be called. I don't know. That looked like an offensive foul to me, but a blocking foul is going to be whistled against Neil Demerit.
Right, Everett had a situation where Shelley was under the basket again. Kirk got the ball about half court. Instead of giving it up, the guy kind of sagged off him. He took it to him. I think he probably could have made a pass and had an easier shot, but Everett's done a good job of breaking this press and getting it to half court and getting it down the floor.
Koshelnik with a total of 6 points. He is 2 for 3 from the foul line. Eyes the hoop. Next one on the way. Yes. And Everett with a 14-point lead, 39-25. They've led by as much as 15. 6:30 left, third quarter. Steve Campbell brings it forward, has it knocked away by Thompson, goes into the hands of Travis Moore, goes right side with a pass to Campbell. Back to Moore, up top to Huerta between the circles, works in, now goes left side with a pass to Demerit. Has it knocked away, into the hands of Bobby Thompson. Here comes the Seagulls. He's got Koshelnik on the right wing, gets the pass to him. Koshelnik puts up a shot, partially deflected into the hands of Neil Demerit. Here comes the Conquerors, right to left. 6:04 left here in the third. Pass goes to the left side. Steve Campbell pulls up with a 3-pointer, bounces out, no good. Rebound hauled down by Shelley. No foul. If somebody's on his back, he pushes the pass ahead to intercepted by Campbell of Kentwood. Everett with a 14-point lead as the Conquerors will slowly bring it into front court and set up their offense. With it between the circles, Huerta 3-pointer, bounces off the front of the rim, no good. Right into the hands of Bobby Thompson. He's going to go down one-on-one on Huerta. Goes in, drives in, right side layup, good!
That's
16-point lead, 41-25.
That's what Bobby's known for is his one-on-one penetration. That was a great move, and he had a nice dish to play before to Koshelnik, I believe. He did a good job.
Bounce pass left side to Campbell. Back up top to Huerta, and we have a whistle. We thought with Seattle and all, it was probably a perfect name for him.
Right.
Pass set to be inbounded there as they go to Huerta. He'll look around, goes left point with a dribble between the circles. Now bounces it left side to Wilson. Goes to the cross-court pass to Moore. Back up top to Huerta. Looks inside, can't find anybody. Moore with it now, right side to Wilson. Back up top to Huerta between the circles. 5:06 left, third quarter. Huerta's going to drive in, go left side with a pass to Campbell. Over to the left baseline to Wilson. Puts up a jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it up top to Huerta. Pulls up with a shot. Bounces out off the rim, no good. Wilson with the rebound. Left side, cross-court pass. Huerta moves in on Koshelnik. Now puts it up between the circles. Finally, they're working around the horn to Wilson. Down low inside to Campbell. Back up top it goes. And a pass to Travis Moore. He'll put the three-pointer in, and it's a 13-point lead for Everett. 41-28. Took him a long time to get a basket there. Schilaty with it up left side, left point. He'll back up some now. Dribbles around. Pulls up with a jumper, three ball. God! Oh, nothing but net on that one.
Everett's really got to make sure they get out on the shooters now. They had probably 4 or 5 3-point attempts that time. They're really, he traveled, yeah. They really shut down the inside game, but they got to get out on those shooters.
Getting it left side with Travis Moore. He travels, and it will be turnover number 11. They lead by 16 points, 44-28. As Bobby Thompson will bring it forward. Passes left side to Koshelnik. Down low inside. Thompson alley-oop. He lays it up and in. Oh, baby. That was sweet time here in the morning. 46-28. They go left side. Blake Wilson with the ball. Up top to Huerta. Drives in. Has some trouble. Now drops the pass down low to Wilson. Over around the horn they go. Back up top. Huerta drives in. Pulls up with a jumper. 15 feet out. No good. Battle for the rebound. Tapped around. Finally controlled. And by Niva out of his hands. Comes loose. Dropped by Moore. He'll back it up. Right side to Huerta between the circles. 18-point Everett lead. 46-28. With the ball, right side. Moore, jumper, three-pointer, off the front of the rim. No, almost an air ball. Rebound grabbed by Thompson. Here comes the Seagulls. Left to right. Thompson loses it. Now gets control of it once again. Goes left side pass. Shelley, three-pointer. Misses out. No good. With the rebound, Brody. Here comes the Conquerors. Right in front of me, Campbell. Now goes with a pass to Blake Wilson. To Huerta. They go around the perimeter. To Moore. Back up top to Huerta. Goes left side to Wilson. Pulls up with a three ball. In. 46-31. Everett with a 15-point lead. 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the quarter. Up front here. Here comes Shelley. He's going to take it in right side. Misses the lay-in. Niva with the rebound. He misses it too. They were wide open. Too much time. Could have pitched the 10th and couldn't do that either. This didn't work out.
Boy, that was a tough one. Schilaty, both of them were wide open down there, and Shelley decided to take it in, but Everett looked a little tired on their last defensive series down there. I know Roger has some subs, and there's a timeout right now, and hopefully they're going to regroup and get after him a little bit more. Again, they're shooting from the outside, Kentwood is, and Everett's got to get out there. It's just like they were going to give it to them, and it's just a matter of time before they're going to get hot. They're warming up now.
46-31 is the score here, as we have a timeout in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left.
Anxious to be down live and watching that game tonight, too.
There you go. 46-31 is the score. With the right side, Huerta. Passes to Blake Wilson. Back to Huerta. Between the circles. Right side to Moore. Looks inside. Can't find anybody. Miller's in the game. Back up top. Huerta gets the ball. Round right side to Wilson. Puts up a shot off. No good. Campbell battles for the rebound. And finally pulling it down will be Miller. Puts up a shot. Misses. Battle comes loose. Niva gets it into the hands of Schilaty. Everett up by 15. Here comes Schilaty. Dribbles out of traffic. Goes left side to Byron Lewellen, who's in. Puts up a shot. Left side. No good. Niva with the rebound. Lays it in. Right side. No good. And a rebound called down by Lewellen. And he's going to get fouled, a hack foul inside. And we're going to get the indication as to who that's against there. That will be whistled against Wilson, his second foul, second team foul. 14 foul, I'm sorry.
That was a great offensive series there for them. And that's what I was saying earlier, is they got to get those offensive boards. And they had 2 or 3 attempts there and really strong rebounds. And Byron did a nice job.
Llewellyn at the foul line, sinks the first shot. 47-31. He has 1 point. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left here into the third quarter. Substitution coming in the game. Derek Johnson for Kentwood. He will replace Travis Moore. Johnson sees his first action of the ball game. 16-point Everett lead. They have led by as many as 18. At the line, Byron Lewellen. Shot on the way. Perfect. 17-point lead for the Seagulls as they're flying high right now. Jeremy Huerta brings it into front court. Pass left side to Campbell. Back to Huerta. Now between the circles, Wilson gets it. Huerta. Down left side to Campbell. Looks inside, can't find anybody. Good defense by Everett. Huerta with the ball. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left. Drives in. Right side. Pass down low to Wilson. Puts it up. Right side off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Misses the shot.
Rebound hauled down by Campbell. Back up top to Huerta. Going to drive and pull up. Passes down low inside, and it goes off the fingertip of Miller. Out of bounds. It will be Everett Siegel basketball. They're up by 17. Chance to get their biggest lead of the ball game. Minute 56 left, third quarter.
Huerta does a nice job penetrating there, but I thought he dishes a lot. And the guys did a good job of really anticipating where the pass was going to go. And their defense looks really good today.
Here comes Bobby Thompson for the Everett Seagulls. Brings it between the circles. Goes left side to Jessen Schilaty. Dribbles down low, left side, try to go in left baseline. Can't do so, shut off. Tight defense applied to him by Blake Wilson. And now timeout's going to be called by Jessen Schilaty. They get the timeout. Minute 39 left here in the third quarter, 48-31. And we'll take a timeout as Everett leads by 17 back after this 30-second break. Back at the station as Jessen Schilaty gets it inbound. Going to go left side. Dribbles in left now, goes left baseline. Pulls up with a jumper three-pointer, bounces out, no good. Rebound battled for. Finally ends up in the hands of Byron Lewellen. Good job. He'll go inside to Niva. Turnaround jumper flat. Misses, no good. Schilaty going for the rebound. He reaches over the top. There's some pushing and shoving inside. A whistle and a foul. That's going to be, I believe, against Schilaty. And that will be number 3 on him. And that should be second team foul. They have him for 2. We have him for 3. You better talk to Lafferty over there.
Series, and I think that he definitely is a big workhorse in their defense and their offense, and did a nice job.
With it is Huerta left side. He'll go with a pass to Campbell. Shut off. Nice job by Niva. Almost a 5-second rule here. Derek Johnson finally gets the pass up left point, and we're going to have a foul on Thompson. It's his second foul. Third.
Kirk Koshelnik just came in for Bobby Thompson.
So Kurt's back in the ball game. He's played another stellar game so far here today. Huerta drives in, pulls up with a shot underhand, lays it up and in. 48-33. Not a bad point guard there for Kentwood.
He's not. He does a nice job penetrating.
Koshelnik with the ball. He'll pass it to Jessen Schilaty. Directs the offense now. Schilaty up way high, right side. Dribbles around. Looks inside towards Niva. Now Koshelnik pops out between the circles. Guarded by Huerta. Kurt's going to dribble between the legs. Looks around. The floor general out there goes right side to Schilaty. Now popping out is Terrel. 31 seconds left in the quarter. With the ball, Terrel pops it over to Niva between the circles. Looks inside Lewellen, cutting through. They don't see him. Don't get it to him. Pass comes inside. Goes off the elbow of Blake Wilson out of bounds. It will be Everett basketball with 21.1 seconds left here in the third quarter. I like it when they have the 10th of a second, especially when it's late in the ball game.
Right, where you can really tell. This is a situation where Everett's got to get a bucket here. It's been a while, and they need to try to execute their offense. They're going to try an out-of-bounds play here, see what happens.
Goes to Lewellen. He'll go to Schilaty up high left side. With it, Blake Wilson. 14 seconds left. Now it goes to Terrell. He'll go left side to I'd say they're going to have a foul inside there. Terrell had it for a second, then a grabbing foul.
Right.
So whistled against the Kentwood Conquerors. Johnson gets whistled for the foul. His first foul, 15 foul. Everett will inbound left baseline. Set is Koshelnik. He's going to push it in. Gets it into the hands and out of the hands of Terrell. I referred to Blake Wilson a second ago. He's with the Conquerors. We've seen his out there quite a bit tonight, or this morning. So has Ryan Brody. He's been out there quite a bit so far in this ball game. Jeremy Huerta. Here comes the Kentwood Conquerors. They'll bring it forward. Point up with a shot. It's Campbell. Misses. No good. Batted into the hands of Jessen Schilaty. And the quarter will end as the buzzer goes off. And that is going to be it here in the third quarter as the Seagulls with a 15-point lead. They lead this one 48-33 as they led at halftime by 13. They add 2 to that. Good looking third quarter for the Seagulls.
Well, it was a nice looking third quarter. They came out after halftime and still stayed intense. And I thought Kentwood looked a little bit flat still. But again, I think their defense, it's attributed to their defensive effort.
All right, we'll take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Be ready for fourth quarter action after this break. The ball between the circles goes right side to Blake Wilson. Now the pass to Steve Campbell. Right side looks inside, can't find anybody now. Pops around, almost a 5-second rule. They pop it up top to Huerta. Goes left side to Paul Wendler, who's in the game. New player. Round the horn they go. Huerta, 3-point jumper, good. 48-36, 12-point Everett lead. You can't allow them to get close. As Everett brings it forward, left to right. With it, Shelley. Shut off some now. Goes inside to Terrell, to Lewellen. Pulls up a jumper. In front of the rim, no good.
Here comes Huerta with the ball, left side. On Koshelnik. Huerta pulls up with a jumper, no good. He was pushed from behind. Ref didn't see the foul. Shelley with the rebound. You see that push up right here?
Right off the bag, yeah. The play before that, they did a great skip pass instead of screen for Huerta and opened him up. And again, Everett's got to watch that because they look like they're really looking to shoot those threes, and those threes can get you back in a ball game quicker than you can bat an eye.
Blake Wilson gets whistled for the foul, his third foul. 16 fouls. So once again, the Kentwood Conquerors see themselves getting into foul trouble. They got into penalty in the first half. Everett did not. Here comes Terrel. Trouble in the backcourt. He's going to push it forward to Shelley. Goes right side, pulls up with a jumper, bounces high out, no good. There's that three-pointer that Joe was talking about. They're gunning hard. Now Wilson brings it forward into front court. Three-point jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Koshelnik right in front, gets the rebound, almost has to take it away. He'll bring it into front court. 6:50 left here, fourth quarter. Drives right side. Cut off some now by Huerta. Pushes it to Terrell. Three-point jumper. Bounces off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound hauled down by Campbell. Has it knocked away as he tried to go behind the back. It goes into the hands of his teammate. Here comes Huerta, left side. Dribbles into the paint. Pulls up with a right-hand jumper. Bounces around. Falls. And it's a 10-point ball game. 48-38. 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
Everett's got to be really patient on these possessions. They're coming down and really being impatient, I think. So
we got a foul on Campbell. As he is all over Terrell. That's Campbell's first foul. And it's penalty shots now, 1-1. Want to mention some numbers through three quarters. 30 rebounds for the Everett Seagulls, 2 for Kentwood. And the leader, Koshelnik, 6 rebounds. Thompson and Lewellen each have 5. Schilaty with 4. And for the Kentwood Conquerors, Brian Brody with 7 rebounds. In points, the leader, Chuck Shelley, with 15 for Everett. Jessen Schilaty with 13. And for Kentwood, Neil Demerit has 10 points to lead them, 7 for Ryan Brody. At the foul line will be Maurice Terrel. 6:23 left, fourth quarter. Terrell in the ball game has a total of 2 points, has not been to the foul line as of yet. Eyes the hoot. Shot on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. You can see it was going to miss from here. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. And the Seagulls starting to go cold some now. You got to watch that. They've had the 10-point lead, but they've led by as much as 18 here in the ball game. Here comes Kentwood. They go right side with Travis with the ball. Off the screen, trying to put up a shot. Huerta with the screen. Now, pass across court, getting it as Campbell pulls up with a jumper, no good. Rebound battled around. Terrell getting it. Goes back to Schilaty. 5:58 left, fourth quarter. Here comes Jessen. Brings it forward. Better just slow it down. Take some time off the clock and set up for a good shot. Schilaty backing up some. Now brings it forward now. Goes right side to Niva. Puts up a shot. No good. No foul. Rebound grab by Moore. He's going to go the other way. Has the pass intercepted by Maurice Terrel. Terrell brings it forward. They got to slow down, play patient. Roger Haug is up and barking. Schilaty gets it up high by the Kingdom logo. Brings it forward now. Passes to Shelley. Tight defense applied on Shelley by Travis Moore. Shelley looks around. Going to go to Terrell, who pops up. 5:23 left in the quarter. To Jessen Schilaty. Up way high, left side. Guarded by Wendler. Now Schilaty's going to dribble around a little bit. They go with that four-corner offense. Here comes Schilaty. Drives it. Puts the shot off the front of the rim. No good. Pushing around. No foul. Schilaty hits the deck. Rebound pulled down by Moore. To Huerta. He's going to go right side. Pulls up with a jumper. What? Out of there by Tom Niva. Oh, my.
Boy,
Everett through.
Everett's had a couple of situations down here. Niva got absolutely hammered a couple of plays ago, and Justin just was in there trying to get a rebound on an offensive rebound, and he just got hammered too. And Rogers just upset. I would be too. This is a real some key possessions here. They've got to get the ball in the hole here.
Pass inbound to Huerta. Guarded by Koshelnik. Goes left side now to Wilson. Over to the other side to Moore. Up top to Huerta. 4:56 left. Blake Wilson with it. Left side to Moore. To Huerta. Pulls up with a three-point jumper. Off the side. No good. Rebound grab by Derek Johnson. He'll put it for jumper. It misses. Gets his own rebound. Falls with a lay-in. Good. It's an 8-point ball game. 4:40 left. The Seagulls have to think about it. Remember, it's loser out. Season rides on this one right here. And Everett has not scored in over 4.5 minutes with the ball. It's Schilaty. He's going to drive in left side. Going to draw the foul. Going in. He's going to have shots. And looks like he'll probably have 2, Joe, as he was in process of going to the hole.
Yeah, I believe so. Again,
the penalty at the foul line, Jessen Schilaty. 48-40, a couple of big foul shots coming up right here. They try to break that drought. This place going crazy. Shot on the way. Good. 49-40.
Great way to calm a crowd right there, an opposing crowd. He did a good job on that free throw. They needed that really badly.
And nice to see they got that scoreboard fixed today to our right. It's not shorting out like yesterday. Schilaty with the shot. Perfect. And the Seagulls with a 10-point lead. Huerta brings it forward for Kentwood. Bounce pass, left side. Moore. Now they work it up top. Getting it Wilson, right point. Jumper, no good. Rebound, stopped around, ends up in the hands of Derek Johnson. He's going to go in, try to put up a shot. He is fouled. Now, once again, we're going to foul, fourth team foul. At the foul line will be Derek Johnson. 4:18 left here. As Johnson eyes the hoop shot on the way, good. That's his first point of the ball game, first foul shot attempt. So actually a 3 point. Gets set to go once again. Everett with a 9-point lead, 50-41. Shot on the way, bounces out, no good. Schilaty after it, and it goes off his fingertips out of bounds. It will be Kentwood basketball. 4:17 left. That's a tough break. Everett is just kind of really tightened up here. Huerta with it, left point. Goes inside. They work it around to Derek Johnson. Puts up a shot, rolls in. 7-point ball game. Here comes the single. Niva got it by himself. Drives in. Slams it home, baby. Oh, my. Oh, up periscope, down periscope. He takes it home with a two-handed tomahawk jam. 52-43. That brings the Seagulls fans to their feet as they expand their wings and start yelling. There's nothing to make a drive. Blake Wilson now into Derek Johnson. Drives in, puts up a shot, no good. Gets the rebound and puts it up and in. 52-45. We got a ball game right here. Everett and Kentwood. Here comes Thompson. He's going to be fouled in backcourt. That's going to be against Blake Wilson. It'll be 1-1. And for Wilson, that is number 4. And he foul shot.
I was just going to say that dunk by Niva, I don't know that he scored today, but he's been 4 points. Okay, he's been struggling a little bit. That was great. And obviously it's a momentum. Yeah.
All right, at the foul line, with Bobby Thompson. 1 for 2 so far from the foul line in this ball game. He has 7 points. Hit them both to give Everett a 9-point lead. Shot on the way, rolls out. No good. Going to go out of bounds. And last touch by Kentwood. That's Phil Wendler who touched it as it went out. And Everett has missed the front of their free throws both times when they've had 1-1 here in the fourth quarter. With it is Schilaty, left side. Drives in left baseline. Pulls in with a little jumper. Lays it in left side, good. Big bucket there by Jessen. They come up the right side. That's the Kentwood Conquerors. Down by 9, 54-45. 3:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Huerta with it between the circles. Guarded by Koshelnik. They take a little time off here. Derek Johnson gets it. Kentwood trying to set up for a good shot. Blake Wilson, cross-court pass to Travis Myers. Misses with a jumper. 3-ball. Koshelnik with the rebound. He's going to bring it right in front of us here. We're courtside. To Schilaty. Schilaty's going to bring it across the timeline. 2:58 left. Fourth quarter. Four-quarter offense as they set up. Niva gets it left side. You're going to try to take some time off the clock here. Open right side is Shelley. They don't see him. Thompson with it. Drives in. Left baseline. Shut off some. Now to Koshelnik. Looks in. Going to dribble around. Working on Huerta. 2:42 left. Schilaty with looking around, movement inside. Now Koshelnik with the ball. Drives in. Goes right side with a pass to Niva. Cross-court pass to Shelley. Going to drive in. Left baseline. Lays it up. Good. And a foul. Nice move. Oh, they worked it so well, Joe. And Shelley, who's been a star today, comes up with the big basket.
Boy, that was a great drive. You know, again, they really spread it and showed some patience. And Everett's not known for being a real patient team this year, and they really did that time when it came down to it. I also want to comment, Everett went back to their man-to-man last series down here, and that made a big difference. They got to get in those shooters' faces, and they did. They did a nice job.
Derek Johnson getting with it for the foul, his second. At the foul line is Chuck Shelley. Shot on the way, bounces off the back of the rim. But Schilaty with the rebound. Everett up by 11. 2:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Schilaty just about has it taken away. Gets control of it. And then as he goes to make a pass, Blake Wilson has it come off his left hip. Out of bounds. It will be Everett Seagull basketball. Getting set to inbound will be Bobby Thompson. Exciting here from the Kingdom. And we're certainly glad to have everybody listening as a part of this one here today. Jessen Schilaty with the ball. Double teamed. Cross-court pass to Koshelnik. They'll set up once again in the four-quarter offense. It's Koshelnik with it, taking some time off. 2:12 left, fourth quarter. Dribbles right side on Huerta, goes right side, right baseline. Bounce pass down low to Niva, drives in. Shot blocked, but there will be a foul. Big hack that time. Wendler coming through, the 6'3" junior. He's going to be whistled for the foul, his second. And it's going to be 2 shots for Tom Niva.
Yeah, that was a nice penetration on Kurt's part. I think that was Tom did a great job flashing to the hole and hitting him there.
I want to mention this broadcast sponsored by U.S. Bank, the home of all you need banking. Call 1-800-US-BANK today. Get yourself a loan.
this is a different situation with this, where you don't have a shot clock. I'm so used to a shot clock thinking, okay, we got 3 or 4 possessions here, but if Everett can be patient here in the next 2 minutes, and I think they're going to have to start fouling them, that we should be right.
Niva's first shot good. Second one bounces around, and it drops. 58-45. Everett with a 13-point lead. 2:05 left, fourth quarter. Huerta brings it forward into front court, drives through, and gets tied up as the foul's going to be against Koshelnik, rather. And for Kurt, that will be number 1. And he's out there. Set the inbound will be the Conquerors. They go right side to Campbell. Going to look in, now bounce it inside to Derek Johnson. Race it up right side, good. Minute 54 left. 11-point lead for the Seagulls. Here comes Schilaty. Pressured in backcourt. Somebody's got to come up and help him. And we have no call as Thompson comes into backcourt after being in front court. They don't make a call. Down left side with it. Koshelnik going to drive left baseline. Niva takes it in. Plays it in right side. Didn't dunk it, but he laid it in. 60-47. 13-point lead for the Seagulls. Minute 30 left here. Fourth quarter. Jumper by Blake Wilson. Rims out, no good. Niva battling for the rebound. Comes out of his hands, into the hands of Moore. He misses a shot. Now Niva gets the rebound. Comes down on the ground with it. Goes into the hands with a pass to Thompson. Ahead to Schilaty. He's going to drive down left side. Lays it up. What a foul. No basket. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul, yeah. That was a tough one. You know, Jessen had pretty good body control there. Kind of stopped. Very little contact with the knees and the bottom of the leg. I don't know. I think that was a no call myself, but what do I know?
Or at least give him the hoop, then the offensive foul.
Oh, that's right.
It was close to that. 60-47. As Schilaty getting Wilson for his third foul, 16 foul. Minute 15 left here. Everett by 13 with the ball is Huerta. He'll dribble around, kicks it up top to Blake Wilson. Left side, the pass goes to Campbell. Down low, inside to Derek Johnson. Turn around. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Jessen Schilaty pulls the rebound down. Here comes the cutter down the right side. That's Thompson, but Schilaty's not even going to have a chance to pass it to him as Huerta's going to get whistled for the foul. Bobby Thompson. And I think we're going to have an intentional foul. We'll see if that's the case. And if that is, then it's 2 shots for Schilaty, and Everett will get possession of the ball.
Bobby Thompson was drooling on that play because he was wide open on the right side, and I think he wanted that dunk too. He was kind of afterwards saying, "Oh,
we can't use any more Bobby Thompson references to the 1951 New York Giants Bobby Thompson. I think we've used them all up. Otherwise, we'd throw another one in right there." As Charlie Porter sitting next to me giggling, and the foul that time was charged to Huerta, his third foul. Schilaty misses the first shot. Number 22 at the foul line. He's had a big ball game. Total of 17 points. 4 here in the quarter. Shot on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Isn't that frustration sometimes with the coach when they miss those?
I tell you, we shot 50% from the line this year. It drove me crazy. We shot more free throws than I've ever shot, and I know Everett does. The boys are the same way. They've struggled at times.
Well, 60-47 is the score. And I thought we were going to have a timeout, but instead they're going to go ahead and have Everett inbound. A minute left, and Schilaty will bring it forward. I think they made a substitution right there. Schilaty between the circles. Bounce pass left side to Thompson. He looks around. Now going to take it over left side to Niva. Back up top he goes. No, Niva's going to dribble around left up high. Defensive line by Kentwood, but Everett's going to win this ball game. 38 seconds left. Koshelnik with the ball, dribbling around between the back, puts on an exhibition. Looks like Curly Neal of the Harlem Globetrotters out there. Dribbles around right side, gets fouled. It's going to be Tom Still. If he gets called for the foul, sounds like a golfer's name or something. Tom Still here at Augusta.
Roger has some of his Everett subs coming in right now. He's subbing most of the team. So we'll see a whole new lineup here. I think that's great experience for these kids. You know, you talk to people later, and they talk about maybe even the 1 minute that they played in that state basketball tournament in high school or something. I think that's a great opportunity for these kids.
The Everett Seagulls will win this ball game as the foul that time was whistled against Still, his first at the foul line. Koshelnik, 1-and-1, shot on the way, good. 14-point lead for the Seagulls. So Everett will play the winner of the game coming up next year between Bethel and Auburn. Now, that could be a good matchup, too, for Everett. It's a good chance for Everett to win that one. Ball comes out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Derek Johnson. 26 seconds left here. Went up with a jumper, Campbell, and this is no good. Follow-up is good by Campbell. Gets his own rebound, puts it in. 61-49, 16 seconds left. Seagulls are going to win this one. Thompson, or rather, with the ball is Ryan McCabe. Looks like he traveled almost the other way, but he gets fouled. He had about 9 steps and left his American Tourister somewhere near the foul line, Joe.
I know. You love to see this, though, where these guys can get a chance to get in the scorebook. And the team thinks it's great if you can get some those guys that, the benches are a real integral part of teams. And these guys have been great this year, I think. They're great kids, and they know their roles, and they've really accepted it, and they do a great job. I'm really excited that Everett's able to go on. And
Right. McCabe at the foul line. Shot on the way, bounces, and comes out. Battle for the rebound, and finally controlled by Mark Hansen of Kentwood, and we have a foul in back short, or official timeout, actually. Going down and hitting the ground is Chris Blakely of the Everett Seagulls, who just entered the ball game. And they got to mop up the floor there. So at any rate, with Everett picking up the win right here, they will play again tomorrow, and that will be in the 10:30 game. And we'd like to broadcast that one live, too, right here on KRKO. We'll start out your calling campaign. If you'd like to hear that game here on KRKO, call the station. And if you go on a sponsor, it's not going to cost you too much. We got to pay our rights fee. Pass goes left side. Steve Campbell puts up a jumper. It is good. 3-pointer. 61-52. The buzzer goes off. And that is it. The Everett Seagulls have won the ball game here over the Kentwood Conquerors.